the methods, the progress, and the menace of the communist machine.
A part of that plan, of course, is to induce the gradual surrender of American sovereignty, piece by piece and step by step, to various international organizations, of which the United Nations is the outstanding but far from the only example. Now, here are the aims for the United States. 1. Greatly expanded government spending for every conceivable means of getting rid of ever larger sums of American money as wastefully as possible.
The United States is giving Ukraine an additional $325 million in addition to the $43 billion.
2. Higher and then much higher taxes. 3. An increasingly unbalanced budget, despite the higher taxes.
I want to commend Speaker McCarthy. You know, he and I get along, get things done, completely honest with one another, respectful with one another.
4. Wild inflation of our currency.
It's happening right before our eyes. The Biden government statisticians are telling us that it is so.
5. Government controls of prices, wages, and materials, supposedly to combat inflation.
The only option that leaves our economy in good shape is raising the debt ceiling.
The president and the speaker are the keys to the deal.
It's a plan that I'm happy to call Bidenomics.
6. Greatly increased socialistic control over every operation of our economy and every activity of our daily lives. 7. Far more centralization of power in Washington and the practical elimination to have our state lines eventually mean no more within the nation than our county lines do now within the states.
At the FBI, we're working closely with our federal, state, and local partners to share information and identify and disrupt any threats. We're also coordinating with social media companies to make sure that their platforms are not used to spread disinformation and propaganda.
8. Control over our educational system.
You know what's not a problem? Drag queens. A drag queen for every school.
9. A constant hammering into the American consciousness of the horror of modern warfare.
I should be prosecuted. What happened on January 6th, Senator?
Always on communist terms, of course. And 10, the consequent willingness of the American people to allow the steps of appeasement by our government, which amount to a piecemeal surrender of the rest of the free world and of the United States itself.